Hello everybody, this is Teaching Live with Jack Stevenson, and that's me, Jack. And thanks so much for joining me in our new series on teaching Eurhythmics. So this one doesn't start with the music, which is very unusual for me, but necessary in this particular case. And of course, remember, this is the middle of the second lesson. So let's get right to it. Now we know that we have this common, how many divisions are going on now inside this pattern? 15. We have the famous 15. So how do we find those divisions? Okay, so if we do the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how do we divide that? Yeah? And so we could say there's four little divisions inside of each of those beats. Okay? They could be eighth notes, they could be 16th notes, they could any way you want to write it. Okay? So but we have 4. But yeah, so but if we have the 4 beats, how many divisions have to go in there? 5. Yes. So here's the famous, again, we're going to have this note value 4 times. And what's the note value? Could be the half note, could be the 8th quarter note, and these be 16th, or 8th, yeah, no, quarter note, and these be 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So does this symbol, is this symbol going to work? If we have it 4 times.
If our division is 16.
Because this is 5. No.
It's a 5, yeah, so we need the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's what we are for 4.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are these note values going to be?
This is dotted.
It's the double dotted. Is it the half note or is it the quarter note?
It depends.
Now we need, right? Best if you've got your drums so that you can find and use your 4 fingers, similar to what we did yesterday. While we step, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So, ready, change, and 1. Now, if you're the 5, how many groups do you have?
4.
And if you're the 4, then you have 5. That's the part I find difficult to remember. You know, because you want to, so that's why I like my fingers. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. But if I'm so I see I did, or then I shift. 5, 4, 5. Okay, do that with your drum. Just do that with your drum. Let me hear you. Let me hear that.
Which one?
5.
Let's start with the 5. 1, 4, 5. Oh, we should do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Have you tap, okay? And you step on the cruises of each of your groupings. Okay? So if you step, so I'm going to have you step 5 beats. Ready? And. So you have the sense of the 4, you have the sense of the 5. What I'm trying to do, of course, is get rid of the subdivisions or whatever we're calling them.
Yeah.
And then you just sense this.
Yeah.
What's the difference of the speed I must step? You notice that in the 1, you have this sort of, you're doing it. Then all of a sudden when you go to the 5 beats, it's like, oh, there's a release again. It's that tension that is created between the 2 meters. Because even though you're just stepping one of them, you can see that you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where is it? You all of a sudden, it's just so relaxed, so easy to go. And then change. Get with your friend now. See if you can two together. Now we don't have to keep the same tempo, but it gets harder, I think, to get slower and slower. Then it really becomes a very intellectual kind of figuring out thing, as opposed to just allowing yourself to let go of your little crutch that we built in. Okay, so one of you must tap, the 5, and one of you must tap the 4. That's obvious, right? Okay, so how do we do that? We together must find the common denominator. So pa pa pika ta tika pa ka ta tika ta ka ta ki pa ta. You're each the beat. Okay, you're going to be 4 beats, you're going to be 5 beats. So this,
Okay. Oh, mark the cruise.
Yeah,
Mark the beat?
yeah, but see, you're doing the that's the subdivisions. So if I'm going to do 4 over those subdivisions, I'm going to go 1. If I'm doing the 5, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. No divisions, no something. You are just the pure beats inside the measure. Okay?
Your 4 beats.
I'm giving you the subdivision. On Do. 1, 2. I was wondering how well it would go. Okay, so if we have 1, listen, 1, 2, and so we're going to stop right there for now, for today, until the next video, and it'll be a continuation. Here you notice we're working very hard to try to find the composite rhythm by one person being the meter of 3, the other being the meter of 5, and then trying to hear those 2 meters together. Perhaps what we need to do now, perhaps, is get them together more hip to hip and have one walk the other as the other walks one, and this, so they'll feel the relationship between the 3 and 5 by stepping their various beats. The difficulty here, of course, is that they are all at a slightly different tempo of keeping the division. Keeping that division going all the time and making sure that it doesn't speed up or slow down. Most of the time it'll speed up. So I'm trying my best not to play it for them. I'm trying to just to give them little hints here and there, trying to get them to be independent, trying to find that division together and working with each other.
they're not really doing that yet, if you can tell. They're really still on their own, desperately trying to find their divisions and their beats, not really listening yet to the other person to see how it fits in. But that'll come. We want them to discover it, find it, work for it. Here, I'm forcing them, training them. So I'm forcing them to focus their attention, focus their listening, get that inner pulsation working, get all these juices flowing. And that's going to take time. That takes time because we're training Dalcrozians. We're not just giving them experiences to enjoy and say how wonderful it is, and which all those things are true, but we're working to maintain a certain sense of discipline, a certain sense of seeking it out, discovering it for myself, finding my way. See, it's the challenge that makes the musicianship develop. It's the challenge. Okay, so until next time, thanks a million for coming. Please don't forget to like the video. Comment if you want to. I would love to have your comments. Any suggestions? Or tell me you hate these videos. That would be great too. You can always email me with any additional questions that you don't want to put on the website or on the YouTube, which I understand completely. So don't be afraid. Most people write me directly. So thanks a million. Until next time. Bye.